The village of Basse in northern France in late 1914 was the scene of some of the fiercest hand-to-hand fighting, with heavy losses on both sides. The British troops engaged in the fighting were billeted down the road in the village of Bethune. And each day they would march along the Bethune-Basse road to commence the fighting. By the end of the war, the village of Basse was all but destroyed. 20 years later, a soldier returns. The Road to Basse by Harold Arpthorp and Bernard Newman. I went across to France again, walked about the line. The trenches have all been filled in. The country is looking fine. The folks gave me a welcome, lots to eat and drink, saying, "Hello, Tommy, back again, how do you do, in the pink?" And then I walked about again and mooched about the line. You'd never think there'd been a war. The country is looking fine. But the one thing that amazed me most, shocked me I should say, there's buses running now from Bethune to Basse. I sat at Shrapnel Corner and I tried to take it in. It all seemed much too quiet. I missed the wartime din. I felt inclined to bob down quick. A Jerry sniper in that trench, a Mini coming over. God, what a hellish stench. Then I pulled myself together and walked on to La Follette. And the cows were calmly grazing on the front line parapet. And the kids were playing marbles by the old estaminet. Fancy kiddies playing marbles on that road to Basse. You never think there'd been a war. The country is looking fine. I had a job in places picking out the old front line. You never think there'd been a war. Oh, yet you would, I know. You can't forget those rows of headstones, every mile or so. But down by Tunnel Trench, I saw a sight that made me stop. For there, at Torbia's crossroads, a gaudy ice cream cart. It was hot and I was dusty, but somehow I couldn't stay. Ices didn't seem quite decent on that road to Basse. Some of the sights seemed more than strange as I kept marching on. The songs of blooming garden, and there are roses in Peronne. And the sight of dear old Arras almost made me give 3 cheers. And there's kiddies now in Plug Street, and mamsells in Armentiers. But nothing I saw out there so seemed to beat the band as those buses running smoothly over what was no man's land. You'd just as soon expect them from the bank to Mandalay as to see those buses running from Bethune to Basse. Then I got into a bus myself and rode for all the way. Yes, I rode inside a bus from Bethune to Basse, through Burthbury and through Annaquin and then by Cambrian Tower. The journey used to take 4 years, but now it's half an hour. 4 years to half an hour, the best speed up I've met. 4 years, longer still for some. They haven't got there yet. Then up came the conductor chap, of all billets who will play, as he asking for your tickets on that road to Basse. And I wondered what they'd think of it. Those mates of mine who died, they never got to Basse. Oh, God knows how they tried. And I thought back to the moment when their numbers came around, and now those buses rattling over sacred, holy ground. Yes, I wonder what they'd think of it, those mates of mine who died, of those buses rattling over the old pave, close beside. Carry on. That's why we died. I could almost hear them say, to keep those buses always running from Bethune to Basse.